Hello everyone, Deanna Kunovac here for Inside Carolina TV. I'm joined by D-lineman Kareem Martin. Kareem, a bit of shocking news for you guys yesterday, heartbreaking news.
Yeah.
Loss of your quarterback, loss of a senior, loss of Bryn Renner. I know you guys are kind of the leaders on both sides of the ball. Talk about what that loss means to you and how you've reacted so far.
It means a lot. Bryn being a senior like myself, we've done a lot of stuff together, especially since we became seniors back in January and everything. And we've been taking over the leadership roles and, went to the ACC kickoff together and just, getting closest with him this year and just to see, his career come down in the way that it did, it's really heartbreaking.
Did he talk to you guys? Has he had a chance to say anything?
After practice yesterday, he was in the building and, we talked to him. I talked to him a little bit before going up to dinner and he talked to me about the situation. He didn't seem down about it. It was something that's part of the game, but he seemed really upbeat and, I know it's not going to hold him down.
How have you seen this team respond since then, or the morale of the team?
Say what?
I don't.
What did he say? You don't like it? I love it.
Always with the interruption. What was my question? Oh, how have you seen the team respond so far?
I think, guys are definitely sad, when you lose a guy like Bryn, he brought so much to the table. But I think at the same time, guys have looked at Marquise, have been keeping him up and getting him even more confident, because, he's going to take over the starting role, and I don't think we'll be able to do the dual quarterback system. I don't know what's much going over there in the offense. So, everybody's, showing them that we have confidence in him so that he's confident on Saturday that, that he'll play his best.
Do you feel like he's ready for the starting role?
Yeah, definitely. He started for us against Virginia Tech, and he stepped in, his first college start on the road in such an environment. He impressed a lot of people, and I think that's what guys really started to feel. Okay, this guy, he's going to be a great player, and no matter what happens, he'll be able to, whatever happens throughout the season, he'll be able to step in, and we won't lose a beat.
All right, let's switch gears a little bit and talk about you. How do I phrase this? What has gotten into you the past few weeks? I'm watching games and I'm just seeing Kareem Martin bust out of the pile after sacking someone or tackling someone. Where has this been all season, and where did this come from?
The first half of my season, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't where I wanted to be. So I knew I had to change some things up. So I started studying film more. Working on more technique. At practice, and just getting more mentally focused and worrying about the other team. And once I started doing that, things started to roll for me on Saturdays. And just putting in that extra time. And Coach Fedor's been talking about it for the last couple of weeks. One more inch, and I've been giving that one more inch. For the last few weeks, and it's definitely starting to improve. So.
Looking forward to Virginia. What have you seen from them offensively, and what kind of challenges do they pose for you guys?
Virginia, they're a great team on the offense. Their record doesn't show what type of team they have. They have great size on the offensive line. They have a lot of, experience on the offensive line, especially at the left tackle. And, their quarterback, he's really elusive, and, somebody we're going to have to contain because, he will run out of the pocket and has the ability to, hurt us with his legs. So I think that, we have to provide pressure, but at the same time contain him and keep him from running.
One of the things that James Hurst said at Monday's press conference is that he feels like ever since the Miami game, even though it was a loss, that this team has completely changed around, basically saw their potential, and here we are. Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, definitely. Miami was a top 10 team at the time, and, we led for just about the whole game, and, unfortunately it came down the way it did. But, I think guys saw, okay, if we can hang in there with a top 10 team, and lead for most of the game, and just the last drive where we lose the game, that we're a lot better team than what our record says and what anybody thinks about us. So I think that I gave a lot of guys confidence, going forward, and that we can turn this thing around, and it's finally starting to turn around.